thanking you guys all for coming out and taking this time with me to go over this. And I'd also like to start off by telling you a little bit about myself. So, as I said, my name is Rhett McAnalley. I'm from Grand Prairie, Texas, and I'm actually 16 years old. And I've been doing this in the business. I've been in the business for just a few months now, and it's been really good. And I'm learning all this great stuff, and I'm ready to share with you guys. So, I'm going to start off with a story from actually at my grandma's house right next door. So I was walking downstairs and I was carrying this big 5-gallon glass water bottle right in front of me, right in my hands, and I'm walking downstairs. I just got to the bottom of the stairs and it's an all tile ground, and to my left, like kind of right in front of me, but on the left side, there's this carpet that holds this table. And I was walking right by and I just tripped and just caught my foot right on the carpet, and I just fell down with the glass bottle. I tried to throw it. I couldn't. I landed on my back and pulled myself up, patted myself on the head, did all kinds of this stuff, and I was like, whew, good, I'm fine. And then I looked at my wrist and it was sliced wide open, so I took off running outside because there's nobody inside when I sliced my arm open. And so I took off running outside and I was trying to tell him what happened, and I showed it to him, and my dad took off running inside, threw a rag at me. I threw it over my wrist, and we went straight to the ER. So from the ER, we got it, an x-ray to make sure I didn't break anything, and it was all clear except there was a piece of glass in my arm. And so the ER guy there just kind of said, soak it, and it'll be fine. It'll come out, and we can stitch it up. I said, all right, great. That's awesome. So I went in, and I soaked it, and then he stitched it up, and it was all great. I went to the doctor 2 days later. I took another x-ray just to make sure, because it was a different facility and they have to take their own x-rays. So they took their own x-ray and they found out that there was still a piece of glass in my arm, but it was hanging right over the nerve of my right hand and right over the nerve that goes to my left half of my hand, on my right hand. So, it was a pretty big deal. So the next day I went into surgery, got it open. Went in, took the glass out, sewed it up, did a nice job. And then about 2 weeks later, I got the stitches out, and I could finally put stuff on top, and I started putting the Theragel on it, and that Theragel really helped with the scar tissue and all that great stuff, and it really helped with the healing and healed all nice. So anyway, thank you guys for coming out, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Aroga. So the founders here, it shows it on the screen. It's privately owned, based here in Dallas. And it launched in 2016, which is super great if you guys are interested in starting a business, because it has 0 market penetration. And that means that you guys are going to be able to share this like wildfire, and nobody else is going to know about it hardly at all. So that's super great. So next, our leading scientist, Dr. Bill Mcnally, who is incredible. He has over 300 patents worldwide. And I don't know if any of you guys out there have a patent, but if you don't, and even if you do, you know how hard it is to get a patent. It's incredibly hard to get a patent. And it's just, I don't know, it's just really, really hard to get a patent. And he has over 300 of them, which is insane. It's really insane. He also has 182 publications, including the science behind aloe. And he's also regarded as the godfather of aloe. Now, why is he regarded as the godfather of aloe? It's because he found the active ingredient inside aloe vera that helps it with its wonderful healing properties, and as well as patented the method of extraction. And he's billions of dollars worth of product sold worldwide from him, millions of dollars made, as well as hundreds of millionaires made from him. So all of Aroga is sourced from ancient foods, which are 100%, which means all our products are 100% plant-based, and it's sourced from places around 25 different, over 25 different countries. And the goal is to repair, replace, and rejuvenate all the cells inside your body so that you can live the healthiest you can live. So a few of the products I'm going to go over here are, we have Core, which is our foundation product, and that's kind of just your general for everything kind of thing. If you're feeling healthy, you don't need any specialization in any parts, then this is just kind of the perfect one you're going to want to have, along with another product which I'm going to go over here in a minute, as well as brain and nerve, bone, joint, and endocrine, immune support, and gastrointestinal. And now we also have a new one here, the cardiovascular support, which is for your heart. So what I mentioned earlier was that the Core was kind of the general product, and it went really well with the product. Now this is the product that it goes well with. Now why? Because Core And all the products I just discussed before are for the inside of your cell. Now the Aloe 1 is going to be for between your cells and intercellular communication, if that makes any sense. So it's going to be super great for them to work together so that you can have healthy insides of the cell, and they're going to be able to talk really healthily with each other. So it says it again on here. Core makes the cells healthy, and Aloe 1 helps the cells communicate with each other to make your body the healthiest it can be for you. Now, we have another product here which is actually FDA approved, and that's super awesome because not many products are FDA approved that are just from like companies that do multi-level marketing, and like smaller companies, they don't really have much FDA approved, especially supplement companies. Now, we actually do have this FDA approved product, and that's super great. We have this good relationship with the FDA. We're not scared of them, and it's just super awesome, and which means everything on the screen that you guys are reading right now has to be 100% true. So it's all natural, drug-free, and non-toxic. It's good for kids. It's good for adults. It's good for your grandparents. It's good for all the people. It's great for them, and we actually encourage you to use it because it has these 3 important benefits. It provides fast pain relief without a numbing sensation, protects wounded tissue from contamination, and promotes optimal healing. Now, it's also safe to swallow, so it's not like your other run-of-the-mill mouthwashes that you kind of put in and have to spit out. It's actually safe to swallow, and we encourage you to swallow it. So now for the lifestyle and business opportunity. Now, I'm going to share with you guys another story. So I joined this business in the from actually this presentation in which I'm giving right now. I got super interested from it, and I just really thought I had to do it. So I went in and I got into it, and about 33 days later I hit the position of director, and I'll talk to you guys about that in a second. But because I hit director, that gave me about $1,000 for my first paycheck within 33 days, and I think that is incredible. That's super great. It was my first job, and I'm loving it. I'm loving every second of it. So first, we're going to teach you how to get to senior partner. Now, if I can get this the right amount of times. Oh, I went too far. Hold on, let me try this again. And there we go. All right, so let's say you sign up with the product pack, the 500 PV, which is going to be $497, which isn't that much for starting a business because this is just like it's your own business. It's super great. So let's say you sign up with the 500 pack, and then you get one of your friends to sign up, and then another one, and then another one, and then you have 3 friends. Well, Aroga is going to give you $100 for each one of those, and if you get it within 30 days, you're actually going to get another $100. And that's going to be at least $400 in that first month just from doing that, as well as getting $100 a month residual. I know you can see that in the bottom left of the screen. It says $100 a month residual. And so as long as they keep buying and reordering and stuff, their corn aloe or 110, something like that, 2 of the plus products, stuff like that, you're going to receive an extra $100 a month every single month after that, which is awesome, and you're going to be able to continue to grow your business and get more per month and all kinds of great stuff like that. Now, we offer some bonuses here at Aroga, and some really, really good ones. So we talked about the $100 a month thing, which is super good, but we also have, once you reach the position of senior director, so it goes senior partner, director, then it goes to senior director, and that's super great because once you hit senior director, you actually get the Lexus Car Bonus, and now that means any Lexus off the lot, they give you $500 just on top of whatever else you're getting, all the other, like all the other money you're earning, they give you another $500 a month. So for any Lexus on the lot, and that's super great. You know, you're going to be able to drive around in this great new Lexus, and I think that's incredible. So, you know, that's great. And once you hit the position of ambassador, you get a one-time bonus of $50,000, not including all the other money you're making from being an ambassador position. And it goes all the way up to global ambassador, which is $1.5 million. Now, guys, that's a ton of money. I can't wait to hit that position and get all that money. Imagine what you could do with $1.5 million, right? So how do you get started? So the core and aloe pack is kind of your basic. It's just going to come with core and aloe, and it's $193, as well as it's going to come with all the marketing tools and everything you need to get set up here in Aroga and to get started. Now, the plus pack, which is what I prefer, it gives you tons of savings. So does all the other packs. All of them have great savings, and as you move up, you get more savings. So you're going to get 1 bottle of core and aloe, as well as 1 bottle of each plus product, and that's super great because you can share with people, you can take it for yourself, you can find out what Aroga really has to share. And you're also going to get 1 bottle of Theragel and one of the Theragel sample kits, which is going to be little travel size 2-ounce bottles, and there's going to be 6 of them in one pack, which is super great. Now for the Pro Plus pack, you're going to be saving a ton of money. It's $9.97. It's going to come with a bottle of core, a bottle of aloe, as well as 4 bottles of each of the products. And that's super great. It's incredible, guys. And as well as that, you're going to get 4 bottles of Theragel and 1 of the Theragel sample kits. Now, with this, guys, I'd like to say there's 3 types of people. There's the kind of person who maybe isn't interested about the business, but they want to put the best products in their body. And I encourage you guys to buy the products, and it's super great for you. I'd love to see you guys having this. And then there's the second kind of person who really is just they really like this, they're really interested, but they have a couple questions. And if you do, I encourage you to go back to the person who invited you onto this webinar and kind of talk to them and have them answer your questions, or if not, they can get your questions answered if they don't have the answers. And then there's the last kind of person, which is just super excited and just gung-ho and ready to get this thing started. And with that, I'd like to welcome you to the team and get back to the person who invited you totally and figure out which option is best for you for signing up. So with that, guys, I'd like to thank you for coming out and enjoying this time, hopefully, and learning a little bit. And thank you guys for coming out.